on the NCW Life Channel. Today's broadcast of high school sports on the NCW Life Channel is presented by Harvest Valley Pest Control, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, Les Schwab Tires, Biosports Physical Therapy, Impact Auto Sales, the Highlander Golf Course and Grill, Town Toyota, Automocha, JDSA Law, and Weinstein Beverage. Now let's go live for all the action of tonight's coverage of high school sports on your home for local sports, the NCW Life Channel.
Welcome back to the Town Toyota Center. One girls game coming up next between Eastmont and the Wenatchee Panthers. Ron joining us here. Interview with the coach brought to you by TC Slingers. If it's rock, bark, sand, or soil, no need for wheelbarrows, shovels, or rakes. They'll place the material for you. Well, Coach, we haven't had a chance to see you guys play this year. I know it's been a... Talk about your second year as head of the Eastmont girls program. How's it coming?
You know, it's going great. Obviously, we have unfortunately had some injuries. Key injuries to our people. Our younger kids have stepped up. The practice has been great this week, and it's not a lack of not working hard because we've worked hard, Eric. But we just gotta, keep getting better. But obviously, we're not happy with where our record is. But it's not, like I say, it's not for the lack of effort. We just got to get better.
So what do you tell the girls? I mean, you don't want to have their dauber get down at this point. You do have one win. You're coming off of that. Yeah. And one thing's going to happen. Yeah. Somebody's going to win their first Big 9 game tonight.
They are there. Well, we got 2 wins. Yeah. There's not a... But here's what I do. I've stayed positive with them. Every practice, stay positive, just to work hard. And that's the way I've always tried to do it, And it is, it is what it is. The injuries have played a key factor, no question. But we're getting some younger kids, some great playing time. I got a couple of freshmen up there suiting up for tonight. But I love coaching the girls. They're a great group of kids that work hard. And like I shared with them, it's not important where you start, it's where you finish. So we live our models. And we understand, it's just like Wenatchee, this is a league game now. Regardless of what's happened in the past, it doesn't matter now. Now it's moving forward, and that's, as coaches, that's how we have to prepare our girls.
And you, of anybody, has been around this valley for a long time. You know girls on both sides of the floor. So what's the key for you against Wenatchee tonight?
Well, here's the deal. Their record is also not an indicator of how well they have played. They played against some tough opponents, as we have. All I know is this: they're well coached. They get after it. They have ball penetration. They can shoot, and they're aggressive. So the key on our end, we got to limit turnovers, we got to rebound, and we can't give up penetration, and we can't give up transition buckets at the other end.
Well, neat opportunity to play here in this big house tonight. It's that tournament type of feel to it. I hope you keep everybody healthy tonight, Ron, and have fun.
Sure. Thank you very much, Eric.
Ron Stone joining us here on the pregame show. We're going to talk to Patrick Loftus about the Wenatchee side of things coming up as we get ready for the second of our triple header tonight. It's Eastmont and Wenatchee coming up on the NCW Life Channel.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly, sparkling water. Crack a smile.
Hi there. It's Les Schwab Tires. Well, more like Les Schwab alignment and brakes and shocks and wheels and tires. Now, some tire places don't offer all that. They only sell tires. And we're not sure how they sleep at night, because all those services affect things like steering and stopping. That's why we offer more than tires to help keep you safe. Stop by or book an appointment at leschwab.com. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
What's your Automocha emergency?
It's a Frappuccino mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate for pita.
Definitely espresso shakes.
My favorite is the mocha for pitas.
A peach Red Bull.
At Town Toyota, we believe in our community, and we're proud to support this broadcast of local sports. Town Toyota defines reliability and value in both its products and in the dealership itself. We are home to legendary products like the RAV4, Highlander, and Camry, not to mention Tundras and Tacoma trucks. Of course, we offer service for everything we sell and a great selection of pre-owned and certified vehicles as well. So enjoy the game and visit Town Toyota for all your automotive needs.
Thanks for watching High School Sports.
Welcome back once
on
again here to the
NCW
Town
Live
Toyota
Channel.
Center for this litter box game. They're calling it between the Wildcats and the Panthers. Patrick Loftus joining us here for the Wenatchee Panthers. Coach, I know it's been a slow start for you guys, but talk about how the ladies are persevering so far.
Yeah, you know, we're heading in the right direction. We have a really good group of dedicated girls, and they're really coming together as a team. You know, we had a good tournament in Idaho. We were able to pick up our first win, got another one on the road in Spokane last weekend. Just kind of hoping to carry that through, you know, continue with that path.
Well, one thing's for sure, somebody's going to get their first Big Nine win here tonight, no matter what. Talk about, you know, the attitude and making sure that they stay up and stay competing.
Yeah, I mean, this game, you know, we talked about it. If you can't get up for this game, you know, you probably shouldn't have the jersey on. So it's about focusing the energy, staying under control, especially in the first 3 minutes. You know, really making sure that making good decisions, not creating turnovers, things like that, just to make sure you kind of harness that energy, put it in the right direction.
One thing, Eastmont's been battling injuries so far this early season. Probably not going to see some of the familiar phases you're expecting. What's the key for you guys tonight?
Yeah, you know, unfortunately, they've hit the injury bug a little bit, but they're still a great team. I mean, they're going to come with everything they have every time. They're always out in the passing lanes. They're really aggressive defensively, and they hit the post pretty hard. I mean, they got a couple of kids down there, sophomore Annalise and Jaden, both going to do pretty good work down there. So that's one of the key areas for us. You know, make sure we're not giving them easy buckets down there.
Well, it's always fun when these two teams get together. Keep everybody healthy, most important, to have some fun tonight.
Absolutely, yeah. This is a great atmosphere. You know, it's a fun one, but obviously want to come out with the W. So.
All right, Patrick Loftus joining us here on the pregame show. Our coach's interview brought to you by TC Slingers. We will take a break, come back, get you the lineups, and get you the tip. We're 7.5 minutes away here from basketball again tonight at the Town Toyota Center. It's the North Central Washington Basketball Showcase. Oh, the atmosphere is electric. We've got more coming up next on the NCW Live Channel.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
My name is Brian Thorpe. I own Global Car Care in Wenatchee and have been here for about 25 years.
Brian started Global Car Care as Brian's automotive alternative on Arrondo Street.
Some customers were following Brian since Brian's automotive time.
No, we're just grateful to be part of this community. This is where I grew up. We want to do our part to be a valuable part of this community. We want to thank you for trusting our business for 25 years.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you get 35 years of experience and customer service in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's friendly staff strongly believe in repairing before replacing and service all major brands of HVAC units. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning is your local, independent, trained comfort specialists, proudly serving all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
At Harvest Valley Pest Control, we know you are committed to making your home and business a healthy and pest-free place. Hi, I'm David. Give us a call and we'll give you a firm price over the phone and schedule a time that works for you. We will do an in-depth 30-point healthy home or business inspection and craft a customized plan of action designed specifically for your pest issue. Give us a call or visit our website today.
JDSA Law is a proud sponsor of these local sports broadcasts. They've been serving North Central and Eastern Washington since 1946. For over 70 years, their team of dedicated professionals has delivered quality, innovative legal services. JDSA Law partners with you to provide the finest legal advice and support as you navigate your personal and business challenges, risks, and accomplishments. At JDSA Law, they salute our local athletes and wish them well on another excellent season of competition.
Highlander Golf Course is proud to announce their 2 new state-of-the-art full-swing golf simulators with over 80 courses of virtual golf to choose from year-round. Or try their Laser Shot simulated firearm program, or gaming with football, basketball, and much more. Enjoy Highlander food and drink service from their full-service bar and grill in the comfort of their simulator room. Call the Highlander Pro Shop to book your time at 884-4653. That's 884-4653.
Toyota Center.
Thanks for watching High School Sports.
As we get ready
It's
for the
time
second
for
3 games here tonight on the NCW Life Channel. It is the Eastmont Wildcats, the home team here against the Wenatchee Panthers. And Grant, well, anytime these 2 teams meet, you throw the records out the window.
You can say that every time. You really can. But it's a special kind of atmosphere when they come here and play. There's no doubt about it. This year, kind of just all by themselves. You know, it's not the showcase with other towns. It's just them. And it's the Valley coming together in this one beautiful building, and it's a great place to play basketball.
Absolutely. I feel badly that the weather kind of turned sour today. We'd have probably a much better crowd tonight than we do so far. I assume we'll get a few more in here for the boys game coming up. But nonetheless, like you said, this is an atmosphere. If you want to get the feel for tournament play when you play in those large cathedrals like the Sun Dome in Yakima or the Tacoma Dome, this is the place where you want to play, because that backboard and that rim, they have a whole different look here than they do in your home gym, because you're shooting into space.
And you're playing in these bright lights.
Yes.
It's not like you have at your high school gym. And you're playing on a former NBA court.
Absolutely.
The Portland Trailblazers' old court, and that kind of makes it special, too.
Which it is a little bit longer than your high school floor, because it is a former NBA floor. And so you're going to up and down the court a few times, going to feel that burn in your chest a little bit, like, what's going on here? Well, it's because the floor is 10 feet longer than it is normally.
That's right. And here we are, you know, Town Toyota Center getting ready for Big 9 play, Eric, our first broadcast of this season. And it's exciting.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, too. Football season's over. Here we are into basketball.
I was going back in my mind. I was like, man, it was like the second week of November the last time we did any kind of broadcast.
Absolutely.
So it feels like it's been a while here.
So both teams hungry for a win here, Eric. There's no doubt about that.
Absolutely. You've got both teams winless so far in Big 9 play. They had a couple of games earlier in the Big 9 before the holidays, and, you know, it's kind of a herky-jerky schedule when you start out with. You got all those non-league games, and both teams played against tough teams in the non-league schedule.
You know, they did, and that may help them down the stretch here, too, in the month of January and into the first part of February. That tougher schedule, so we'll have to wait and see. But I'll tell you what, after the last season and now the slow start to this season, just hungry teams here tonight. They would love to beat each other, that's for sure.
Well, and if you look at the Wenatchee Panthers, the two wins they have are their last 2 games. They came out on top in that Idaho tournament down in Clarkston, Lewiston area. They beat Moscow by a score of 54-46, and then came up with a 2-point win on the road at Ferris, and that's not a slouch to beat a GSL team at their house 46-44. So Patrick Loftus talked to us about it and said that, you know, he's feeling pretty good. They've got a 2-game streak going. He wants to continue it. He said the beard, by the way, is his winning streak beard.
And, you know, he was walking around here during that unified game like a man possessed. Very intense, Coach Loftus here tonight. So I'm looking for a kind of a spirited Wenatchee team. And, you know, you looked up and down the roster, Eric. We did these 2 teams last year. A lot of the same faces and the same names. So this is another year for these players. They should be a lot better team, shouldn't they?
Well, and Ron Stone talked to us beforehand about some of the injuries they've had in the early season here. So it's going to bode well for the future for Eastmont. I don't know about this year, but they're getting a lot of younger players, a lot of playing time in varsity.
And once again, we look at the top of the standings in the Big 9. Same old teams, Eric, in girls basketball. Moses Lake and Sunnyside. And that's kind of the way it's been, what, the last 5 or 10 years or so.
Yeah, absolutely. The Grizzlies off to a 3-0 start in Big 9 play. Moses Lake, West Valley, both at 2-1 coming into tonight's action. Davis and Eisenhower 1-1. Then you got Wenatchee at 0-2 and Eastmont at 0-3. And something's got to give here tonight.
It really does.
It may go to overtime. I wouldn't be surprised if it did.
We were talking earlier. I think it's going to be two close games here, the girls and the boys game.
Absolutely.
I really do.
Our broadcast tonight brought to you in part by Global Car Care, a quality auto repair facility with highly trained technicians celebrating 25 years in the car care business. They speak your car's language at 1840 North Wenatchee Avenue. Also by Harvest Valley Pest Control. You can rest assured Harvest Valley Pest Control uses kid and pet safe material around your home or office. Call today for your free estimate. You want to take a quick break? Come back with the lineups?
Let's do that. We'll take a 60-second timeout. We'll come back with tonight's starting lineups. It's Eastmont and Wenatchee on the NCW Life Channel. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Ricardo, and this is Amanda, and we are from Impact Auto Sales,
where you can expect a hassle-free car buying experience. With our wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, let one of our friendly sales staff help you find the vehicle that fits your lifestyle. We have financing available for all credit types and great low rates for first-time buyers. Call us today at 888-8000 or stop by 3522 State Highway 97A in Wenatchee. Impact Auto Sales, where we strive to make an impact on your life and not your wallet.
What's your auto mocha emergency?
It's a Frapita mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate Frapita.
Definitely espresso shakes.
My favorite is the mocha Frapitas.
A peach Red Bull.
Hi there. It's Les Schwab Tires. Well, more like Les Schwab alignment and brakes and shocks and wheels and tires. Now, some tire places don't offer all that. They only sell tires. And we're not sure how they sleep at night, because all those services affect things like steering and stopping. That's why we offer more than tires to help keep you safe. Stop by or book an appointment at leschwab.com. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you get 35 years of experience and customer service in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's friendly staff strongly believe in repairing before replacing and service all major brands of HVAC units. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning is your local, independent, trained comfort specialists, proudly serving all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
Are we back?
Let's begin with the announcement of reserve players.
Grant Olson along with Eric Granstrom back in Town Toyota Center for the 2020 Basketball Showcase, Town Toyota Center Basketball Showcase, the Eastmont Wildcats and the Wenatchee Panthers. Game number 2 of our 3-game set tonight. And let's look at this tonight's starting lineups. We'll begin with the visiting Wenatchee Panthers. Olivia Ramirez, 5'2 senior, gets the start. Played a lot last year. Good little guard. Maddie Peters also some time last year, 5'5 senior. She'll be joined by Kristen Sanford. Off the bench last year, a big cog in the Wenatchee team, 5'6 senior. Emily Redmond, a 5'9 senior, also some varsity experience. And rounding out the starting lineup, the big gal down low, Christina Blauman, a 5'11 sophomore. Head coach for the Wenatchee Panthers is Pat Loftus. And now for the homestanding Eastmont Wildcats, Alexa Heimbigner, the 5'4 senior, will run the show for the Wildcats. She'll be joined by a very good player in 5'9 junior Jaden Brown. Adriana Klinkenberg gets the start tonight, only a freshman, and really excited to see her, 5'5". Megan Chandler, a ton of varsity experience. She'll be in there tonight, 5'4". She's a junior. And Annalise Bauman rounds out the starting lineup for the Eastmont Wildcats, a 5'10 sophomore. Head coach of the Eastmont Wildcats is Ron Stone.
Well, Grant, you've got two teams that don't score a lot of points. You've got two teams that are certainly aggressive. They're going to fly all over this court tonight. We're going to see a lot of skin left behind, I think, as these two teams meet. But for the Wenatchee Panthers, lead scorers so far this season has been Emily Redmond and Christina Blauman, both averaging 8.7 points a game. That's where it starts for Wenatchee for those two. Meanwhile, for the Eastmont Lady Cats, kind of no surprise here. It's basically the Megan Chandler and Jaden Brown show, just like it was during the soccer season. Those two have this magical connection. I assume that continues onto the basketball floor as well.
And they were really the big two last year during the season as well, with Britt Vaughn not in the lineup this year. And that does matter for Eastmont, doesn't it, this year? Not so much scoring, just that spark that Britt Vaughn brought to the court last year for the Wildcats. I'm sure they're missing that this season.
Absolutely, and just her scrappy play.
Absolutely.
Her presence around the board, too, with the hops that she had to be able to get up high and get those rebounds. Didn't have a lot of body control, but boy, it was just her spirit that carried through Eastmont, and I know that is sorely missed here this year after her knee injury last year.
Absolutely, as the players are being introduced on the floor, and the crowd still trickling into Town Toyota Center. Not a bad crowd here tonight. Both bands, I love it when both bands are here. That's so cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, they have the battle of bands as well as the battle of teams on the floor. Cheerleaders are battling each other. But one thing I love about that game we had earlier here, the unified game, everybody cheering for everybody. Wenatchee cheering for Eastmont, Eastmont cheering for Wenatchee, everybody cheering for those kids out there playing basketball. And Sydney did great.
Oh, man, that's unbelievable.
6 points?
6 points.
I love it.
Not too shabby. Yeah, but the greatest part about that, Eric, is that I grew up with a lot of those kids from Wenatchee, too. Sydney knows those kids. Danny George, we know very well Wenatchee, and among others. So we're all connected in this world here in the Wenatchee Valley.
Well, and that's something, too, you should talk about. You've got a bowling program that goes on, almost every Sunday.
Right, every Saturday, Sunshine Bowling League.
Saturday,
right,
okay.
Right, yeah. And it brings all these kids together, and they know each other. I guarantee you they know who each other are.
Well, and the fun part about that, too, is that some of these players that we saw on either side here tonight playing the unified basketball game are part of the Special Olympics program as well here in the Wenatchee Valley. They're on that team, and they're going to get a chance here coming up in a little over a month to be part of the Special Olympics Winter Games with the opening ceremonies right here at the Town Toyota Center.
Absolutely. All right, introductions of the starting lineups complete. We will take a 2-minute timeout. We will come back for the tip. Eastmont and Wenatchee here at the Town Toyota Center on the NCW Life Channel. Stay with us.
At Harvest Valley Pest Control, we know you are committed to making your home and business a healthy and pest-free place. Hi, I'm David. Give us a call and we'll give you a firm price over the phone and schedule a time that works for you. We will do an in-depth 30-point healthy home or business inspection and craft a customized plan of action designed specifically for your pest issue. Give us a call or visit our website today.
My name is Brian Thorpe. I own Global Car Care in Wenatchee and have been here for about 25 years.
Brian started Global Car Care as Brian's automotive alternative on Arrondo Street.
Some customers were following Brian since Brian's automotive time.
No, we're just grateful to be part of this community. This is where I grew up. We want to do our part to be a valuable part of this community. We want to thank you for trusting our business for 25 years.
Highlander Golf Course is proud to announce their 2 new state-of-the-art full-swing golf simulators with over 80 courses of virtual golf to choose from year-round. Or try their laser shot simulated firearm program, or gaming with football, basketball, and much more. Enjoy Highlander food and drink service from their full-service bar and grill in the comfort of their simulator room. Call the Highlander Pro Shop to book your time at 884-4653. That's 884-4653.
JDSA Law is a proud sponsor of these local sports broadcasts. They've been serving North Central and Eastern Washington since 1946. For over 70 years, their team of dedicated professionals has delivered quality, innovative legal services. JDSA Law partners with you to provide the finest legal advice and support as you navigate your personal and business challenges, risks, and accomplishments. At JDSA Law, they salute our local athletes and wish them well on another excellent season of competition.
right, we are just about set to go here. The Eastmont Wildcats, the Lady Wildcats, and the Lady Panthers. Tip goes to Eastmont, and quickly down the court, Jaden Brown into the key. Bodies fly already. An offensive foul called on Jaden Brown. Good position by Maddie Peters, and that's how this game starts. Kind of strange on an offensive foul. You don't see that every day.
And Eastmont can't afford to get Jaden Brown in early foul trouble. I appreciate her aggressive approach to the bucket, but you got to be smart there.
Absolutely. As Eastmont comes out full court pressure, Maddie Peters being guarded by Megan Chandler all the way up the floor. Left-handed dribble now across the timeline. Almost a double dribble at the top of the key. Coach Stone wanted it, but no call. Now it's Blauman at the elbow to Peters. Back out top of the key. That's Sanford. Now left side shot taken off the front of the rim. No good. And the rebound into the hands of the Wildcats. It's Adriana Klinkenberg. She's the point guard on the right side. Near side is Jaden Brown. Cross court, Megan Chandler. Jump shot, she was open, no good. Rebound, nicely done by Kristen Sanford. She's going to bring it down court herself across the timeline. Goes all the way underneath. Open was Olivia Ramirez under there. Won't take the shot, though, and back out top to Maddie Peters. She'll slow things down for the Panthers and goes right side. That's Blauman with it. To Redmond. Now it's Olivia Ramirez. Right-handed dribble. Good defense by the Wildcats here. Shot clock down to 5 seconds. Peters almost loses it. Ball's in Blauman's hand. She better put it up. They're going to run out of time, and they do. And nice defense by Eastmont. That's our first turnover of the night.
Good pressure defense, getting out on the ball, and wherever it went, you saw a white jersey lady following it, and just stellar defense to start things off here for Eastmont.
Boy, that's how Coach Stone loves his teams to play, too. Panthers now half-court trapping defense. A little bit of everything to start off this ball game, and Eastmont has it. Far side, it's Heimbigner with it. She's going to take the long shot off the front of the rim. A couple of bounces, and no good. Maddie Peters with the rebound. Coming back the other way for the Panthers. Still scoreless here. 6:24 left to go first quarter.
We see that often between these two teams, come out and struggle from the field to start with.
That's exactly right. Another turnover on the Panthers. That's number 2 all by herself. Heimbigner, and the layup is good.
Good transition. That's what Ron Stone loves, is to get a turnover and then get the fast break bucket the other way.
Eastmont hustling here to start this game, and a reach in, and that'll be a foul on Megan Chandler. I think she wishes she had that one back.
Eastmont foul, Megan Chandler.
That's her first. Team foul number 2 now of the Wildcats. Side out Panthers.
Chandler was an MVP in that tournament down at the Avista tournament.
Good player. Looking forward to watching her the rest of this season.
Scrappy.
Should be fun. She really is. Ramirez now right-handed dribble, working on Heimbigner. That's a good matchup here in this first game. Second game, I should say. Ramirez stops, gets the dribble back to Maddie Peters. Nice stutter step on the baseline. And the shot by Redmond, their left-handed shot, no good. It's deflected into the hands of Heimbigner. Quickly down court, Chandler. Bounce pass baseline. Down there is the shot taken is Bauman, no good. And the rebound into the hands of Christina Blauman for the Panthers. So we got Bauman and Blauman tonight.
Keep them straight.
Might give me some trouble. Here's Ramirez. Backs out of some trouble with Heimbigner on her. Eastmont going to stay most likely in man-to-man throughout this game. A Ramirez, tough pass, and it's intercepted by Jaden Brown. And then it's taken right back away by Ramirez. Layup is good. Good defense and heads-up play by Olivia Ramirez. Now it's Jaden Brown well back behind the three-point line is good.
That's an NBA 3 there.
Well, there's so many lines on this court, you don't know where to go. Here's Jaden Brown, the steal. 4 turnovers now officially on the Panthers. Shot taken short off the front of the rim, and the rebound into the hands of Olivia Ramirez. Quick piece here as Blauman brings it down court. She's going to put it up for 3, no good. And over the back rebound, no call, Sanford. Underneath Maddie Peters, nice feed, good.
Beautiful job of feeding her by Sanford underneath for Wenatchee. Good heads-up play.
Both teams now spirited here about halfway through this first quarter. 4.5 left. Shot taken up and in. Annalise Bauman.
Offensive rebound, put back, strong on the block. You love to see that from your big ladies, and draws the foul and gets the bonus.
Didn't see what that foul was on, though, Eric.
Oh, we don't have that here, do we? Let's see. That was on 11. Maddie Peters.
Oh, Maddie Peters, okay. So the first team foul on the Panthers here, and at the free throw line to try and complete this 3-point play is Annalise Bauman. 5'10" sophomore.
Had some substitutions come in there as well, Grant.
All right, Blauman, the free throw is good in for Eastmont.
Maya Phillips is in there, number 32.
Number 32, Maya Phillips. And she is a 5'9" senior in this 8-4 ball game. Eastmont on top by 4.
And Whitney Crawley is in there for Wenatchee, number 23.
Also, it looks like Missy Bennett in there for the Panthers as well, Eric, a 5'4" senior. So lots of substitutes here halfway through the first quarter, a little bit more than that now, and a pushing foul on the Wildcats. That's on Adriana Klinkenberg as the Panther hits the floor. So that's team foul number 3 now on the Wildcats here in this 8-4 ball game. Exactly 4 minutes left to go first quarter. Great to have you along tonight as Bennett brings it in for the Panthers at the free throw line. It's tied up. Whitney Crawley down there, as well as Klinkenberg for the Wildcats, and the possession will go to the Panthers.
Yep. See, what did I tell you about these two coaches? I assumed there was going to be some skin left on the floor here tonight as they get scrappy all night long.
Bennett looks for some help. She better hurry now. Gets it all the way out now. Top of the key for the Panthers to Sanford. Left-handed dribble, stops at the elbow, hands it off to Bennett there. She's picked up defensively by the Wildcats. Phillips. Now on the baseline, it's Olivia Ramirez. Brings it back out. And then Heimbinger steals it away from her. Beautifully done. Heimbinger, left-handed layup. Good. Alexa Heimbinger, the steal and the layup, and she's got 4. And Eastmont now leads it by 6. And almost another turnover. Panthers having a hard time bringing it down the floor. Here's Missy Bennett in the corner. It's tipped away from her, and another turnover. Underneath for the Wildcats, Phillips. Ball still loose, bodies on the floor. Phillips has it. A couple of players with their hands on it. And this possession should go to Eastmont, and it does. Eric, I've got 6 turnovers for the Panthers here already.
Yeah, and 3 of those are steals by Eastmont. 2 of those leading directly to buckets for the Wildcats.
Here's Heimbinger now into the basket for the Wildcats. Looks for some help, finds it. It's Phillips. Back out top to Klinkenberg. Shot too hard off the glass. Up and in on the rebound. I think that was
Klinkenberg.
Or was it Jaden Brown?
Oh, it was.
Put back by Brown, and she's got 5 now. Here's Bennett. The runner is up and good. Nice shot off the bench for Missy Bennett. And we got a timeout called by Coach Loftus. And we'll take one as well. 2 minutes, 59 seconds left to go first quarter. Eastmont 12, Wenatchee 6. You're watching NCAA basketball in the Big 9 Conference. We'll be right back.
At Town Toyota, we believe in our community, and we're proud to support this broadcast of local sports. Town Toyota defines reliability and value in both its products and in the dealership itself. We are home to legendary products like the RAV4, Highlander, and Camry, not to mention Tundras and Tacoma trucks. Of course, we offer service for everything we sell and a great selection of pre-owned and certified vehicles as well. So enjoy the game and visit Town Toyota for all your automotive needs.
And we're back, and while we were gone, Annalise Bauman, a nice layup and a nice feed right out of the gate here, that timeout. And Eastmont now leads it by 8, 14-6. Panthers with the basketball. It's Ramirez on the far side wing. Look for some help. Now kicks it back out. Bennett almost out of bounds. She had to save it, and it's into the hands of Heimbinger. And the turnovers keep racking up for the Panthers here in this opening period. Heimbinger goes to Jaden Brown. She's going to put it up. Arcing shot, no good. Rebound Chandler. Now it's Heimbinger for 3. She's going to put it up, no good. Rebound Chandler. She goes into traffic, and we may have an offensive foul, and we do. And it's on Megan Chandler. And Eric, that's a big one. That's number 2 on Chandler.
Yeah, they're going to have to get her out. And how about Chandler? 2 offensive rebounds in that succession. She's the shortest girl on the floor.
She's such a hustler, and she's got the nose for where the basketball is going to be.
Absolutely.
Some starters back in for the Panthers now. Christina Blauman in there, also Maddie Peters, and for the first time, Josephina Albert in there, a 5'7" junior who was a big part, I thought, last year of the Panthers' success. The ball went right off her hands as I said that and out of bounds. And that's turnover number 8. And the ball goes back to the Wildcats. It's called the broadcaster's curse, isn't it, Eric?
Kendall Flanagan gets the inbounds pass in there now for Eastmont.
picked up by Bennett. Almost loses her step there. Now gets it back out. Heimbinger, top of the key. There's at the elbow as Brown won't take it. Heimbinger looks for some help. Now near side. Underneath. Jaden Brown, left-handed shot. Nicely done that time, but partially blocked. And the ball into the hands of Whitney Crawley. And the long shot by Bennett. I don't think he was even looking at the basket. Was taken, no good. And quickly back down court come the Wildcats. Flanagan, the shot, no good. Ball's on the floor. Who's got it? And it's finally picked up by Blauman. Minute and a half, less than that left now, first quarter. 14-6. The Lady Wildcats leading this one. Here's Blauman. On the baseline, picked up there nicely on defense as Eastmont now slides into a zone defense, 2-3 zone, into the key, shot taken, turnaround jumper, Crawley is no good, and the rebound to Annalise Bauman. Back down the other way, sorry,
Eastmont's working the glass well, both offensively and defensively here tonight.
Phillips to Heimbinger, now it's Jaden Brown, she's not afraid to shoot it, ball is up, two-pointer, good.
Boy, she's an athlete. She inside, outside. She's got a game on both ends.
And not to mention, like you said, on the soccer field, one thing about Jaden Brown, she's in shape here tonight, that's for sure. Long shot taken by the Panthers, no good. The ball is tipped out of bounds by Lupita Bendito. Or I should say that's, I love that name, Caden Delvo. I just wanted to say that. Here's Maddie Peters to bring it in for the Panthers.
Some people are going to think you made that up.
I didn't. And the ball is taken away again. And turnover number 9 on the Panthers here in this opening quarter. There's Jaden Brown. A scoop layup is no good. Peters the rebound for the Panthers. Thought she might get the call there, but didn't. 26 seconds left to go now, first quarter. Peters. Far side, Bennett for 3, good.
Well, the Panthers really needed that bucket right there. It had been silent for quite a while. Finally got 3 down the floor.
They really did. Cut the lead from 10-7. And back down the other way, it's Maya Phillips with it on the baseline. Won't take the shot, kicks it out to Jaden Brown. 4 seconds left to go. Now she needs to put it up, and she will. On the way off the back of the rim. I thought that was good, and it will end our first quarter of play after one here at Town Toyota Center. The basketball showcase. It's Eastmont 16 and the Wenatchee Panthers 9. We're back with second quarter action in 60 seconds. Stay with us.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
After one period of play in a very scrappy and spirited quarter of basketball, it's Eastmont 16, Wenatchee 9. To start the second quarter, it will be Panther basketball. Maddie Peters will bring it down. Goes down to the right side, her right side to Bissy Bennett. Underneath, there's Blauman. Nice turnaround shot underneath. It's good. I think that's a matchup the Panthers need to kind of exploit down low.
Absolutely. Cut the lead to 5 here, 16-11. And again, pressuring Eastmont in the backcourt.
Nice job of breaking the press, and it's Kendall Flanagan who stays in after the first quarter into the second. Underneath, and call underneath, and a traveling violation.
It's only the third turnover I have for Eastmont so far in this game. 8 in that first quarter for the Wenatchee Panthers. By the way, rebounds total pretty even here. 8 to 10, 10 for the Wildcats, but 7 of those offensive rebounds.
Wow. They have done a great job on the glass, that's for sure. Leading the way points-wise after the quarter. Jaden Brown, 7 points for Eastmont, 5 points for Missy Bennett and the Panthers. off the bench, I should say, for Missy Bennett as well. There's Peters now to Bennett at the elbow, kick back out. Now underneath, nice play. Jocelyn Albert, Josefina, how about that? It's good.
Another turnover for Eastmont. They're having a hard time against that press right now.
And we've got a reach-in foul underneath, too. 16-13 ball game. Not even a minute gone here in this second quarter.
Well, you see the difference when Jaden Brown's not on the floor for Eastmont. They don't have that extra ball handler out there.
And this is Megan Chandler, I think, Eric. Is it just foul on number 2, and it wasn't her. So Alexa Heimbinger with the foul.
15th foul against Eastmont, according to my ledger anyway.
Right.
Scoreboard's a little bit difficult to read here at the Downtown Center. They've got the hockey scoreboard they're using for basketball here, so bear with us as well. As we understand, we had the score backwards on our graphics back home, but that should be fixed now.
Here's Maddie Peters with it on the dribble. Near side, Josefina Albert goes baseline, takes the shot, bounces a couple of times off the glass, and we got a foul. And we'll have a shooter at the free throw line. This time it will be Albert. And this foul is on Kendall Flanagan, a 5'6" freshman. Quite a good-looking player for only a freshman.
Well, you can see the impact of both of these coaches. They are so good at coaching up young talent and getting the fundamentals out of their ladies. And just the step from one year to the next for both clubs, I can really see it all throughout, and even with the substitutions.
Well, you're right, too. You're just totally right. Albert misses that first attempt. Here's another one. This time it's good. Goes 1 for 2 from the line, and she's got 3 points. 16-14. Eastmont had a 10-point lead not so long ago. Another turnover. Layup opportunity for the Panthers. Maddie Peters is no good. Back the other way come the Wildcats. Here's Megan Chandler with a nice dump pass down low. No foul, or is there? It should be there. That's Blauman. Or I should say Bauman.
I think it was on Albert, actually.
And she will go to the free throw line. It is on Albert.
That's a good hustle play by Bauman,
right,
who got the rebound down at one end, got the advantage of getting a pass inside on the other end.
Svenelise Bauman, 4 points in that first quarter. None yet here in the second. Can change that. Misses her first one. Substitution back in there. Adriana Klinkenberg for the Wildcats. Also back in after a short rest. Jaden Brown. Only a junior for Jaden Brown, too. What kind of athlete is she going to be next year?
I know it.
Annalise Bauman missed her first one. Can make it up here. Left-handed shooter on the way. Short on that one. Albert the rebound and then bounces it off her foot. Still kind of having trouble with it. And finally gets control, and back down court come the Panthers. Here's Blauman. Back out to Crawley. Seen some good minutes here in this first half. To Maddie Peters. Dribbles, crosses her dribble now into the lane. Can't get the shot off. Albert will take the shot. No good. Good block out by Bauman for the Wildcats. Then a turnover. Here's Peters with it. Can't get the shot underneath the basket. Backing up and taking it. Blauman for 3. Good.
Wow. How about this run by Wenatchee right now?
Amazing as the Panthers take their first lead. Back the other way, Jaden Brown kind of forced that one up, and it goes out of bounds, and it will remain Eastmont basketball. 3 substitutes coming in for the Panthers. Emily Redmond comes in, back with Olivia Ramirez as well. And Redmond. Sanford as well, Kristen Sanford. So the starters basically back in for the Panthers now after a nice rest, and the substitutes, what a job they did. The Panthers with the lead. There's Chandler for 3, no good. Blauman the rebound. 5:40 left to go, second quarter. Blauman kicks it out. Ramirez far wing for 3. Good.
What a kick outside on a pass by Blauman, finding Ramirez, and she's not shy from downtown.
Now Megan Chandler the other way. She's got a shot from the free throw line off the glass. Don't know if she called it. Doesn't matter. It's good. That's Megan Chandler's first 2 of the night.
A frenetic pace here in this second quarter.
Yes. There's Ramirez back with the shot, no good. May have been better served to wait a little bit there, but there's Megan Chandler, dribble it off her foot. And that's turnover now, what, number 6 on Eastmont?
Number 6, yep.
Done such a great job in that first quarter of taking care of the basketball, but the Panthers have turned up the defensive pressure here in the second quarter. 5:09 left.
If there's an advantage so far besides the 2 points for Wenatchee on the scoreboard, I think the bench advantage is to the Panthers right now.
Absolutely, no doubt about that. inbounds. And a bad pass by Peters, and it's turnover number 10 is what I have now on the Panthers. As back the other way comes Eastmont. Hard shot off the glass. No good. Jaden Brown is tied up by a couple of Panthers, and the alternated possession will go to Eastmont with just over 5 minutes left now to go before halftime. Heimbinger inbounds to Brown. Here's Chandler. Left open by Peters. Won't take the shot now. Now Heimbinger dumps it down to Brown, and it's blocked by Blauman. Nicely done. And she picks up the ball and check. Why not? She's just going to bring it down court herself. Dish pass. Left side Ramirez. Back out to Blauman. She's picked up there by Bauman for Eastmont. So it's Bauman on Blauman underneath the Panthers. And now it's Ramirez. Far side wing. She hit that a bit ago. Can't get this one to go. And Brown the rebound now. She kicks it out on the outlet pass to Megan Chandler. Right-handed dribble down court. Stutter step. Gets underneath. Nice defense and another turnover on Eastmont. But Blauman had a lot to do with that. And Blauman's going to pull up and take the three off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound, and we've got a holding foul, I believe, on the... Oh, we got a timeout call by Coach Stone. And we'll take one, too, just so we have a breather. 4:09 left to go second quarter. Wenatchee 20, Eastmont 18. It's Big 9 basketball on the NCW Life Channel. We're back in 60.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly sparkling water. Crack a smile.
JDSA Law is a proud sponsor of these local sports broadcasts. They've been serving North for over 70 years. Their team of dedicated professionals has delivered quality, innovative legal services. JDSA Law partners with you to provide the finest legal advice and support as you navigate your personal and business challenges, risks, and accomplishments. At JDSA Law, they salute our local athletes and wish them well on another excellent season of competition.
Left to go before halftime, and a good one here in our game number 2 of the night tonight between Eastmont and the Panthers. Eastmont with the basketball out of that timeout. Underneath, and a reverse layup done by Jaden Brown, but well off the mark, and the rebound to Blauman. Down court, the Panthers come, and Emily Redmond, who loses control of it, and it goes out of bounds. And there have been a lot of turnovers in this first half between both teams. Substitutes into the game now. Addison Lopez, a 5'4" junior, in for the Panthers, and also back in there. She's had a lot of time tonight as Whitney Crawley. Played a pretty good game, too, off the bench for the Panthers.
You know, in the turnovers, in the past, we've seen a lot of just sloppy passes by these two teams. This is just defense really causing some problems.
You know what? That's a good point, too. You're exactly right. There's another turnover caused by good defense. And there's Crawley on the floor and timeout called.
Keep it here.
We will keep it here as Coach Loftus, good call there. That would have been a turnover. 3:28 left to go before halftime. It's Wenatchee 20 and Eastmont 18. And Eric, it's been really a tale of two quarters here. Eastmont dominating the first quarter and taking a 10-point lead briefly. And then the Panthers come storming back late in the first and have really taken control of this second quarter.
Well, and foul troubles caused Ron Stone to have to shift his defense to that zone, so he's not getting his ladies into further foul trouble. And Wenatchee's been able to take advantage of that. Our broadcast tonight here brought to you by Highlander Golf Course and Grill. Call the Pro Shop to schedule your time in their full swing S4 widescreen golf simulators at 884-4653. Plan your next tournament or event today. Also by Impact Auto Sales. They strive to impact your life, not your wallet. You can expect a hassle-free car buying experience at Impact Auto Sales in Wenatchee.
It's funny you mentioned that Coach Stone forced to play zone. That'd be about the only way that he would play zone, as he was forced to, as the Panthers come away with it after the timeout. Good ball game, 20-18. Here's Crawley with it, top of the key. Now goes right side. That's Redmond, and almost loses control of it. Kicks it back out. Ramirez with it. Now Crawley had to shoot that with time running out on the shot clock. Rebound taken underneath.
That's a shot clock violation.
Yeah, I think it should be too, and it is.
Yep. Crawley's shot just barely missed collecting with the iron there. So they didn't get a reset on the shot clock. So violation, and that's as good as a turnover, Grant.
Number 12 is what I have on Panthers unofficially. That's a lot for one half, and we still got 2:48 left to go. Here's Chandler for three, well off the mark, and the rebound by the Panthers underneath, and she is tripped up. That's Addison Lopez. Talk about skin on the court. There's some more right there.
That'll be the second foul, I believe, on Jaden Brown.
And it is. Megan Chandler also with 2 errors.
Wenatchee in the bonus for the rest of this first half.
Really will. Boy, the foul is lopsided here in this first half. As Addison Lopez, she can get that knee to stop burning right now from that raspberry she just got at the free throw line.
Boy, that hurts.
It does hurt. Lopez toughs it out and knocks down the first one.
Panthers on the season a 64% free throw shooting team, so not the greatest.
Right.
But that's, you just as a coach, hey, you got to make them when they give them to you.
Lopez second one also good. So she is perfect on this trip to the free throw line. Panthers extend their lead to 4. I believe that's the biggest lead for Wenatchee so far tonight. As Eastmont facing once again a half-court trapping defense. Heimbigner down court for Eastmont. And the shot taken and then stolen away by the Panthers again. Another turnover on the Wildcats. And I've got number 9, is that correct, for Eastmont? 12 unofficially for the Wenatchee Panthers.
Yep.
Here's Ramirez. Top of the key, guarded by Hambinger as Eastmont goes back man-to-man defense. Crawley to Ramirez on the baseline. Tries to shed Heimbinger. Can't. Throws one up there from the baseline. No good. And a nice rebound by Brown as she's double-teamed. Tried to knock it off the leg of a Panther player. And then we've got a Panther foul.
Boy, they had good position there, too.
Oh, there's a foul on Megan Chandler, and that's number 3 on her. I thought it was a Panther foul, but no, this is a big one.
Ouch.
2 minutes exactly left to go here in this second quarter, and Chandler will probably sit on the bench here the rest of this half.
And Coach Loftus doing a great job of getting his gals rotated in here. Another 3 substitutes coming in for the Panthers.
Annalise Bauman also comes in for Chandler. Into the lineup, Missy Bennett for Wenatchee.
Love a chance to extend your lead without that clock working against
Absolutely. 22-18 as Lopez can't hit that free throw. Back the other way come the Wildcats. Into the lane, shot taken too hard off the glass, and another rebound by the Panthers, and then a reach in. One of those frustration fouls, Adriana Klinkenberg. And that's her second.
Boy, I thought on her drive they could have called a foul on the Panthers with a body bump there, but these officials letting them really clang into each other on those offensive drives.
You're right, they are letting them play as Josephina Albert comes back in, and she'll replace Addison Lopez in the Panther lineup. Missy Bennett at the free throw line.
9 team fouls now on Eastmont here in this first half.
Bennett, free throw, front end of the 1-and-1 is no good. And back come the Wildcats with now a minute 40 left to go in this first half. Here's Heimbinger left open for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound underneath. Who's got it and who's it off? It looks like it's off the Panthers.
Wow.
Jaden Brown had position there, but I think maybe
Sanford, I think it went off of her hand.
Yeah. So Heimbinger will bring it in under the Wildcat basket. Gets it in, shot taken by Maya Phillips, who that was Jaden Brown underneath. Her first,
Brown with the offensive putback on that bad miss from the right side.
Her first bucket here of the second quarter. Josephina Albert having some trouble, and then it's knocked out of bounds by Heimbinger, and will remain Panther basketball with 17 seconds left on the shot clock.
About took out our audio board here at mid-court stripe. Good hustle defense. Thanks, Coach. Evidently pulled our cord completely out.
Albert tried to get it down low to Blauman, I should say, tried to get it down low, and it's a turnover. Is Sanford down there, may went the other direction.
5 turnovers here in the second quarter against Wenatchee. That's just miscommunication there. She was expecting to hold out in the corner, but ball goes away in the thin air here at the Town Toyota side.
Well, what a nice inbounds pass by Heimbinger there down court. Eastmont trying to get a shot off here. Just over a minute left to go. Klinkenberg into the lane, in and out, no good. That would have been a 3-point play. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Boy, nice aggressive move underneath by Maya Phillips to dribble that ball all the way through the paint and then find the open run by Klinkenberg and just aggressively taking it to the rack, drawing the foul.
I think Maya Phillips has played some really quality minutes here in this first half. Maddie Peters comes in, Josephina Albert out.
There's no lack of confidence for anybody on either team.
No, that's true. Isn't that the truth? Klinkenberg made the first. Missed one, bounces off, no good, and then out of bounds. Crawley on the out of end line, I should say, and that'll give it right back to Eastmont.
Chance to close the gap or take the lead here, as a matter of fact. Minute 4 left.
Panthers had a 4-point lead at 22-18. Eastmont now has cut that, as Eric mentioned, to 1. Heimbegner, long shot, air ball, no good. Blauman the rebound. She'll bring it up court herself across half court.
4 rebounds for Blauman in this quarter.
Crawley, turnaround shot, a toughie, no good. Nice rebound, though, by the Panthers. And Sanford back out. Blauman for 3, it's good.
How do you defend that?
That's tough. 5 now in the game for Blauman.
Straddling the NBA 3.
I think they're unsure which line they really need to shoot back from. As the shot's taken, no good. Missy Bennett the rebound for the Panthers. Now to Maddie Peters. 20 seconds left to go before halftime. Peters on the dribble. Near side, it's Crawley. Had the lane all to herself. Took the shot a little bit too soon. The ball hits the side of the rim and goes out of bounds. It will be Wildcat basketball with 11.6 seconds left to go.
I think she was surprised that she had the open lane there.
I think you're right.
Kind of shocked her.
Heimbegner inbounds to Klinkenberg. It's Heimbegner. Now across the key. Here's Emily Hardy with it. Long shot, no good. Tied up underneath. And boy, nobody wants to give an inch there. Missy Bennett and Klinkenberg, and the possession arrow goes Wenatchee's way with 0.6 seconds left.
I think Eastmont was actually lucky there that Klinkenberg didn't get an over the back.
I think you're right. Not much time to do anything here. Pick it up and let the clock run out, and it will. And we're at halftime. Good game here. Game number 2 of our triple header tonight on the NCW Life Channel. At halftime, our score, Wenatchee 25 and Eastmont 21. Stay with us. The halftime show and report starts in 2 minutes here on the NCW Life Channel.
Hi there. It's Les Schwab Tires. Well, more like Les Schwab alignment and brakes and shocks and wheels and tires. Now, some tire places don't offer all that. They only sell tires. And we're not sure how they sleep at night, because all those services affect things like steering and stopping. That's why we offer more than tires to help keep you safe. Stop by or book an appointment at leschwab.com. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
What's your automocha emergency?
It's a Frapita mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate Frapita.
Definitely espresso shakes.
My favorite is the mocha Frapitas.
A peach Red Bull.
Hi, I'm Ricardo, and this is Amanda, and we are from Impact Auto Sales,
where you can expect a hassle-free car buying experience. With our wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, let one of our friendly sales staff help you find the vehicle that fits your lifestyle. We have financing available for all credit types and great low rates for first-time buyers. Call us today at 888-8000 or stop by 3522 State Highway 97A in Wenatchee. Impact Auto Sales, where we strive to make an impact on your life and not your wallet.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you get 35 years of experience and customer service in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's friendly staff strongly believe in repairing before replacing and service all major brands of HVAC units. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning is your local, independent, trained comfort specialists, proudly serving all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
side, everyone. Grant Olson along with Eric Granstrom here for the Town Toyota Center Basketball Showcase 2020. The Eastmont Wildcats and the Wenatchee Panthers. And a good first half. And at the break, it's Wenatchee 25 and Eastmont 21. Eastmont got out to a great start, leading after the end of the first quarter 16-9. But then the Panthers outscored the Eastmont Wildcats 16-5 in that second quarter to take this 25-21 lead. Eric, you mentioned defense. There's been a lot of turnovers, which we'll get to in a second. Defense has ruled, and the Panthers held Eastmont 5 points in that second quarter. Nicely done by the Panthers.
Yeah, absolutely. And the difference was the, I think, change of defense for Eastmont. They had to go to that zone because they got some foul situations. You saw them get in, put Wenatchee into the bonus, almost got the double bonus right there before the end of the half. You know, no individual foul situations other than Megan Chandler, I should say, with 3 fouls in that first half. That's something they're going to have to watch because they need her near it, and they need her spark in that second half.
And the fouls, big discrepancy in the fouls in that first half. Panthers only 3 total fouls in the entire first half, while Eastmont put the Panthers in the bonus with all their fouls. But it has been a good game. A lot of players off the bench have contributed for both teams in this one. It's such a great atmosphere, and you can just feel it here at halftime. It's been a lot of fun, and we're just getting going here tonight. But I think these teams, you know, it's hard to imagine they've only played a few games in the league, and neither team has won a game. They look better than that here tonight, don't they, Eric?
Yeah, I think so, too. And I think you go back to whom they played in their non-conference part of their schedule. You know, I really think that both teams, like you said, better than their records. I think that they're going to be middle of the pack come the end of the Big 9 season. Still got a long way to go.
And that's a step up. You got to have baby steps, you know, to get there. And that's kind of what these programs are doing right now. But you sure wouldn't know it by this spirited play in this first half. We're enjoying ourselves here as we're watching kind of the Town Toyota Center version of Chuck-a-Puck.
Yeah, it's the basketball version of Chuck-a-Puck.
Yeah, right. Basketball version. It's kind of a cool idea, isn't it?
Bounce a ball.
Somebody's got some money in there, that's for sure.
Yeah, I guess you got to get right on the target in the middle of the bullseye in order to win here. Now they got the small balls and the bigger balls. I'm not sure if a small ball gets you a bigger prize or
I'm
how that
guessing
works.
So. I don't know.
And then somebody throwing a choo-choo out there as well.
Oh, I've seen a few suckers thrown out there too. We're at halftime, game number 2 of our triple header tonight on the NCW Life Channel. And at the break, it's the Wenatchee Panther ladies on top of the ladies from Eastmont. Our score, Wenatchee 25 and Eastmont 21. We'll take another 2-minute timeout, and we will come back with halftime stats and more right here on the NCW Life Channel.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly sparkling water. Crack a smile.
Highlander Golf Course is proud to announce their 2 new state-of-the-art full-swing golf simulators with over 80 courses of virtual golf to choose from year-round. Or try their laser shot simulated firearm program, or gaming with football, basketball, and much more. Enjoy Highlander food and drink service from their full-service bar and grill in the comfort of their simulator room. Call the Highlander Pro Shop to book your time at 884-4653. That's 884-4653.
My name is Brian Thorpe. I own Global Car Care in Wenatchee and have been here for about 25 years.
Brian started Global Car Care as Brian's automotive alternative on Orondo Street.
Some customers were following Brian since Brian's automotive time.
No, we're just grateful to be part of this community. This is where I grew up. We want to do our part to be a valuable part of this community. We want to thank you for trusting our business for 25 years.
JDSA Law is a proud sponsor of these local sports broadcasts. They've been serving North Central and Eastern Washington since 1946. For over 70 years, their team of dedicated professionals has delivered quality, innovative legal services. JDSA Law partners with you to provide the finest legal advice and support as you navigate your personal and business challenges, risks, and accomplishments. At JDSA Law, they salute our local athletes and wish them well on another excellent season of competition.
Town Toyota Center as the Wenatchee Panthers return to the court to get ready for our second half, where the Panthers lead Eastmont 25-21 here at halftime. Along with Grant Olson, I'm Eric Grandstrom on the NCW Live Channel. Our broadcast tonight brought to you in part by Jefferson, Danielson, Son, and Aylward attorneys, delivering quality and innovative legal services to North Central Washington since 1946. Online at jdsalaw.com. Also by Les Schwab Tire Center. Go online to leschwab.com to find a tire store near you. Doing the right thing matters. Also by Town Toyota, your automotive home to quality and reliability in North Central Washington. And by Weinstein Beverage Company, a family-owned business proud to support local high school teams. Find them on Facebook and follow them on Instagram, WeinsteinBeverage.com. Well, Grant, how about our totals in that first half?
Well, you know, leading score, let's begin with the visiting Wenatchee Panthers leading the way. In fact, it's a three-way tie between Olivia Ramirez with 5, Missy Bennett also 5, and Christina Blauman with 5 points. Not a lot of free throws taken in that first half, that's for sure. Also 2 points in that first half for Josephina Albert off the bench. I should say 3 points for Josephina Albert and 2 points for Addison Lopez. From the free throw line, the Panthers 3 out of 6 and committed 13 first half turnovers. And now for the Eastmont Wildcats, they were led by Jaden Brown, who I think has been leading them pretty much throughout the year. Only 2 points in that second quarter, but she does end up with 9 in the first half. 7 points for Annalise Bauman, who I think has played a pretty decent game for the Wildcats. 4 points for Alexa Heimbigner, 2 points for Megan Chandler, and a point for Adriana Klinkenberg. And from the free throw line, only 1 for 4 for the Wildcats. So not many free throws for the Eastmont taken in the first half. 9 first half turnovers.
Yeah, and well, I actually had them for 10, but 10. Pretty close there. 13-10 in that first half of play. Wenatchee here, as far as the rebounds are concerned, both teams, well, Eastmont with 12 total rebounds in that first half as a team. Get this, 8 offensive rebounds.
That's impressive.
And that was huge in that first quarter when they took the lead, as they got a lot of second chance opportunities. Individually, in that first half of play, it was Jaden Brown doing things both scoring-wise and otherwise. And she had a couple of steals, 3 offensive rebounds, 1 defensive rebound. Adriana Klinkenberg with a couple of defensive rebounds. She had 3 total rebounds in that first half. Megan Chandler, one of the shortest people on the floor, had 3 rebounds in the first half, 2 of which offensively. Alexa Heimbigner also a spark with a couple of steals and 1 block for Annalise Bauman. Bauman also with 4 rebounds, 2 offensive, 2 defensive. As far as the Wenatchee Panthers are concerned, Christina Blauman has been the spark plug here in this first half. Had 5 defensive rebounds, and by the way, all 12 of Wenatchee's rebounds defensive. Nothing on the offensive glass. So you got to give credit to Eastmont what they're doing to block out down below. Christina Blauman also with a block and a steal in that first half of play. Maddie Peters also with 3 defensive rebounds and a steal as well. A total of 2 blocks in that first half for Wenatchee against Eastmont, and going to be an interesting second half here, Grant.
Another thing we got to keep our eye on, Eric, Megan Chandler, 3 fouls in that first half, and she's out there to begin this third quarter, so she's got to take it easy.
I only had 2 fouls on the team for Wenatchee, or was it 3? Okay,
because
2 against
Albert has 2, yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that unbelievable?
That is.
All right, here we go, third quarter, and it's Eastmont with the basketball. Here's Megan Chandler on the left side. Klinkenberg, left-handed shot, gets it to go, and she's going to go to the line, and that's how you start a third quarter. As Klinkenberg will try and complete the three-point.
Kristen Sanford on the foul.
Okay. That's her first. As Klinkenberg at the free throw line. Only a freshman, Eric. 5'5" freshman.
Well, and the way you saw Eastmont drive the ball in that first half, they didn't get a lot of fouls against Wenatchee, but I think that's Ron Stone's message. Keep driving. You're going to eventually draw the hacks.
And that's exactly what happened there. And now it's a 25-24 game, and I think you're going to see a tight one throughout here this second half. Here's Blauman with it. As Eric mentioned, played an outstanding first half for the Panthers to Maddie Peters. No-look pass left side. Shot taken with the left hand by Redmond is no good. Rebound Chandler, and she does find Heimbigner. Now here's Jaden Brown with it. One-on-one. Outlet pass right side. Bauman, she won't take it. Heimbigner now to Chandler. They're going to try the other side with Jaden Brown as Bauman trying to post up down low. Panthers zone defense. Far side, it's Heimbigner under 10 seconds now in the shot clock. Chandler takes it, bounces off the rim, no good. Jaden Brown had her hands on it, just kind of lost control of it, and then Blauman picks it up, and the Panthers come back the other way.
Chandler just not finding the range from outside here in this grand cathedral of the Town Toyota Center.
And she's had some looks tonight, too. Baseline, Panthers with it. Brown on the defense. There's Redmond with the left-handed shot. No good. A rebound, a fight for it. Klinkenberg and Kristen Sanford. It's a jump ball, and the Panthers will have it on alternating possession.
But Klinkenberg has just been all over the floor tonight for Eastmont, both offensively and defensively.
Only a freshman. Very impressive. Blauman all the way out, top of the key to Ramirez. Now it's Maddie Peters with Chandler on her, who's got to be very, very careful. Peters dishes it back out, shot by Redmond, left-hand elbow. It's good.
Great job by Peters to draw 3 ladies on her defensively. Kicks it out to the wide-open Redmond for the deuce.
Redmond has a great shot. It's hard to believe it's only her first bucket of the night. Eastmont now trying to keep control of it. It is knocked out of bounds by Sanford. Klinkenberg had her hands on it, and it will be Eastmont basketball. 27-24. 6:19 left to go, third quarter. Here's Heimbinger, top of the key, kicks it out left side. Nice bounce pass by Klinkenberg down to Brown. Brown then kicks it back out to Heimbinger. Underneath Brown, posted up on Redmond, off the glass, nicely done, good.
Good patient job by the offense of Eastmont, working the ball. They got it down to Brown once, didn't like it, got it back out, kicked it back to her, and here's Brown knocking the ball out of bounds.
Full court pressure now by Eastmont. 27-26, 1-point Panther lead, 5:54 left third quarter. Panthers working against his full court pressure. Here's Blauman across half court. Tonight taking a step or two extra there. No call as Klinkenberg comes up with the loose ball. First turnover of the second half. And Eastmont has it all the way down court. Chandler layup no good. Nice look by Heimbinger. And then a jump ball underneath. Blauman tied up Bauman. And this alternating possession will go to Eastmont. Substitutes for the Panthers coming in, Missy Bennett, also Crawley, Whitney Crawley, who played a lot in that first half, and Josephina Albert coming in for Wenatchee. Heimbinger to bring it in for Eastmont in this 1-point ball game. The ball is tipped by Redmond and out of bounds, and Eastmont will do it over again.
Don't let it be said that the cheerleaders don't have good hands, even with pom-poms in their hands.
And that's talent.
That was good.
That was good.
I was impressed.
Heimbinger to Klinkenberg. Back to Heimbinger as Eastmont sets up their offense down by a point. Here's Chandler. Nice bounce pass to Brown. The elbow gets it back to Chandler. Panthers still zone defense. Here's Heimbinger open for 3. No good. Chandler gets the long rebound and a new clock for the Eastmont Wildcats. That pass may have gone through everyone. It did. How did it? And that's a turnover on Eastmont, their first here in the second half.
Got all those arms waving up there like palm fronds on a on a beach in Hawaii, and it just went through them all.
Man-to-man full court pressure still being applied by the Wildcats. Peters needs to get it in. She does to Bennett, and then it goes out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds, though.
Boy, I thought that was maybe a reaching foul.
Ooh. The Panthers will try it again here. So Eastmont basketball.
Yeah.
Okay, they got the turnover on the press then, right? Interesting. Okay, now I know what you're talking about. Here's Chandler now. Long shot, no good. Long rebound, though, into the hands of Klinkenberg. The freshman can't get it to go, and Crawley clears the boards for the Panthers. Hands it off in the outlet to Peters as she brings it across half court. Maddie Chandler on her. Peters, right side, stop there with Heimbinger on her. Spins a little bit, needs some help. Now finds Albert underneath.
Good idea on the back door there.
That's a tough pass, too.
Yeah.
Got an Eastmont foul on Adriana Klinkenberg, and that's number 3 on her as well. So Klinkenberg and Chandler, 2 pretty important cogs of this machine of the Eastmont Wildcats, now with 3 fouls.
Yeah, we chronicled the fact that Klinkenberg has been key for Eastmont here offensively and defensively. And she's got to be a little more conservative, and that's what Ron Stone's telling her right now. Look, you got 3 fouls. Just need to be smart out there.
And it's hard, especially when you're young, to really keep it under control. Albert misses her first one. 1 for 2 in the first half from the line. Now 1 out of 3. Back in the lineup. Played a good first half was Kendall Flanagan for the Wildcats. Well, she's a youngster, too. There's lots of them. She's a freshman. Klinkenberg, a freshman. Here's Albert now with her second free throw. Gets this one. And it's 28-26, back to a 2-point Panther lead. Flanagan with it. Panthers in a full court press as well now. Chandler, nice pass down to Heimbigner with Redmond on her. Flanagan looks right side, now goes back to the left.
Very efficient job breaking the press by Eastmont.
Ooh, there's some pushing and shoving going on right there.
No
wow, right in front of the official, too. Brown tries to drive. She knocks somebody down.
Offensive.
And it is. And guess what number foul that is? Number 3 on Jaden Brown now. So 3 starters for the Wildcats with 3 fouls. And this could become big here as we move through the second half. Bennett will inbounds it for the Panthers. Full court pressure again by Eastmont. Panthers having a little bit of trouble. Nice pass, though, as Peters breaks it down court. Might have walked a little bit with it. Misses the shot. Gets her own rebound off the glass. Shot taken by Albert is no good. Who's got it now? Brown knocks it off the leg of Redmond. It goes out of bounds and will remain Eastmont basketball. Nice heads-up play by Brown. No, it will be Wenatchee ball.
Yeah.
Wow. I think Brown may have been standing on the end line when she did that.
Yep, that was the official pointing at the end line on the paint there, saying that her foot was out of bounds.
4:10 left third quarter. Here's Peters. Inbounds, not a very good pass, and it's into the hands of Chandler, who then it's knocked out of her hands and out of bounds by Crawley.
Megan very active again. 1 rebound offensive, 1 rebound defensively, and now the steal.
3-on-1 opportunity now for the Wildcats. Nice pass, Brown to Bauman. It's good. That's how you run a fast break to the letter right there.
I'll tell you, Megan Chandler just starting that with the sprint into the forecourt and then finding the 2 ladies underneath for the easy bucket.
Tied up 28-28 now. 3:42 left to go third quarter. Nice crossover dribble by Peters on Chandler. Left-handed scoop. And we're going to have a traveling violation called on Peters.
Believe it or not, this is our first tie since it was zeros.
Boy, that's right.
Yeah. We had a lead change when there was a 1-point differential.
Interesting. Eastmont looking for their first lead in a while, too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Almost another turnover. Eastmont does corral it, and it's Chandler now on the near side. Heimbigner. Back out Chandler, top of the key. To the right side, Flanagan with it. Left-handed dribble, now gets it back to Heimbigner. No shot taken, 8 on the shot clock. Now Chandler puts it up. Brown left wide open for the rebound. Partially blocked by Crawley, though. Nice job by Crawley to get her hand on that one, and it will remain Eastmont ball, but it could have been a lot worse for the Panthers. Peters comes out, also Redmond and Albert. Back in there is Blauman, also Missy Bennett, and Olivia Ramirez checks in. I should say, I believe that's Addison Lopez who checked in.
Yep.
So here's Bennett with it to Blauman, back to Bennett. Panthers facing that pressure again in this 28-28 ball game. Bennett coast to coast, too hard off the glass, no good. Bauman the rebound, and now Eastmont looking to run with Heimbigner. On the right side, Brown thought about the 3-up push-off spin. Shot no good. We had a couple of fouls there.
Wow.
That wasn't the only one.
I mean, honestly, you could have called that either way on the offense or the defense.
You really could have. This will be on Whitney Crawley. Her first foul, and that's still only the 4th foul in this ball game against the Panthers. At the free throw line, Jaden Brown. Free throw, bounces down and through. Her first free throw made tonight. She has 12 points.
Second lead change of the game.
2:54 left in the third.
I think we'll have a lot of that in the next 10 minutes.
I'm thinking so, too. Brown's second free throw, perfect. Brown now has 13.
Remember, Eastmont led by as many as 10 in that first quarter.
I believe it was a 16-6 game at one point. Here's Olivia Ramirez now. Had a nice rest on the bench for the Panthers. Dribbles to the baseline and stops. Not what you want as a coach. Now she's in a little bit of trouble with Chandler on her. Too much time taken, and that's because she dribbled in that corner and stopped. And Coach Loftus forced to take timeout. We'll take one as well. 2 minutes, 38 seconds left to go third quarter. Eastmont 30, Wenatchee 28. More hoops from the Town Toyota Center in 30 seconds. Stay with us.
At Harvest Valley Pest Control, we know you are committed to making your home and business a healthy and pest-free place. Hi, I'm David. Give us a call and we'll give you a firm price over the phone and schedule a time that works for you. We will do an in-depth 30-point healthy home or business inspection and craft a customized plan of action designed specifically for your pest issue. Give us a call or visit our website today.
Go third quarter, it's Eastmont now on top, 30-28. And Eric, you mentioned it, not a lot of lead changes up until the last 2 or 3 minutes, but we're going to see some more in this one.
I think so. This one's going to come right down to the buzzer, I think, at the end of this. And again, I wouldn't be surprised if we went into overtime.
And this has been a very entertaining game. It sure has.
Absolutely. Oh, we're going to take a full timeout, Eastmont. Evidently, Coach Ron Stone sent the group out there, didn't like what he saw, so that would give us another chance to get a commercial in here, Grant.
Well, let's do it. Let's make it a 60 this time. Malcolm, take it away. It's 30-28 Eastmont.
JDSA Law is a proud sponsor of these local sports broadcasts. They've been serving North Central and Eastern Washington since 1946. For over 70 years, their team of dedicated professionals has delivered quality, innovative legal services. JDSA Law partners with you to provide the finest legal advice and support as you navigate your personal and business challenges, risks, and accomplishments. At JDSA Law, they salute our local athletes and wish them well on another excellent season of competition.
At Town Toyota, we believe in our community, and we're proud to support this broadcast of local sports. Town Toyota defines reliability and value in both its products and in the dealership itself. We are home to legendary products like the RAV4, Highlander, and Camry, not to mention Tundras and Tacoma trucks. Of course, we offer service for everything we sell and a great selection of pre-owned and certified vehicles as well. So enjoy the game and visit Town Toyota for all your automotive needs.
Live action with 2:25 left third quarter. Jaden Brown for three as we come back, and it's good.
Jaden Brown gets a defensive rebound on a miss by Wenatchee out of the offensive set following the timeout by Ron Stone to get the transition and the three.
Here's a shot taken, and it's up and good by Missy Bennett.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
33-31 now. This is a great game. It's going to be a barn burner here in this fourth quarter. We're under 2 minutes left in the third. And it's 33-31 Wildcats. Here's Flanagan, the freshman, backs away from pressure. Addison Lopez on her. Now it's Heimbigner at the top of the key. Bennett on her. Panthers man-to-man defense. Both teams man-to-man now. Shot is partially blocked. Crawley has played a game. She may have injured her
twisted her ankle, I think.
Oh, yep. Boy, and she did. And we're going to have to take a timeout.
Yep.
Ooh, that hurts.
Yep.
That really does hurt. Yep.
Ouch. Oh, great block, too. But when she came back down on the floor, she obviously had a foot underneath her foot. And boy, does
you know what, Eric? I did it twice my senior year, and it hurts.
Yes.
It just hurts.
Especially if you go outside, and I don't remember if that's a sublex or a suplex, but when your ankle bone goes all the way to the floor.
That's what happened to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurts. Hopefully she's back in there. Panthers with the basketball. It's Sanford. Picked up by Bauman. Here's Blauman now with Heimbigner on her.
Blauman's been kind of quiet here in the second half.
She really has. Addison Lopez on the dribble. Now it's Sanford again, tried to get it down low, a force pass, and it turns into a turnover as Brown comes up with it. Down court, Chandler. Brown just a little bit too far out of her reach. And that's a turnover on the Wildcats. So dueling turnovers here. That's 11 or 12 now unofficially for Eastmont. I've got 17 turnovers on the Panthers.
3 lead changes in this ball game. Looks like Blauman's kind of wiggling her foot too, like she twisted an ankle.
Jaden Brown, as usual, a rest at the end of the quarter. With 1:06 left as Maya Phillips, who's played a nice game, comes in for her, the 5'9" senior. Full court pressure by Eastmont. Panthers in trouble.
Oh, almost a travel.
Got it back. Blauman has it. With Heimbigner on her, between the leg dribble, a couple of them right at half court. Far side, Olivia Ramirez. She's been quiet in this one to Addison Lopez. Kicks it out. Here's Sanford. A rare shot from her is no good. And the rebound, Maya Phillips, but she's tied up. No, she isn't by Ramirez. Or is she? And Ramirez finally just takes it away from her. There's Blauman underneath, up and in. How about that? Blauman's first points of this second half.
Got to get Phillips some help down low. She got a nice rebound there and then had 3 black jerseys all around her, and nobody came to her aid, so easy turnover and bucket for Christina Blauman.
Back the other way, and we've got a foul. Then it's on Emily Hardy, I believe it is, 24 first. For the Panthers with it, tied up 33-33 with 29.7 seconds left third quarter. Here's Sanford. Left-handed dribble. Now it's Emily Redmond.
Oh, my.
Shot, baseline, good.
Ice in her veins.
4 points for Redmond, both in this third quarter. Panthers retake the lead now, but not for long. We're tied up. Layup Bauman underneath.
Beautiful entry pass from outside by, I think that was Chandler that got it to her.
Back the other way. Here's Redmond for 3 at the buzzer. It's good. And at the end of 3 here at Town Toyota Center, Wenatchee 38 and Eastmont 35. Don't go anywhere. Fourth quarter coming your way in 60 seconds.
Hi there. It's Les Schwab Tires. Well, more like Les Schwab alignment and brakes and shocks and wheels and tires. Now, some tire places don't offer all that. They only sell tires. And we're not sure how they sleep at night, because all those services affect things like steering and stopping. That's why we offer more than tires to help keep you safe. Stop by or book an appointment at leschwab.com. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
Quarter underway, game number 2 of our triple header here on the NCW Life Channel. We've got a good one for you. After 3, it's Wenatchee 38, Eastmont 35. Wenatchee with the basketball. Turnaround shot. There she is again. Emily Redmond with 9 points now here in this second half for the Panthers.
21 is en fuego for Wenatchee.
Bit of a walk right there, it looked like, and that was called that time. That's a turnover back to the Panthers, and I've got 14 turnovers now. We've got 31 total in this ball game.
And again, a lot of that's not throwing the ball away. It's just the pressure defense.
And it's not those kind of turnovers. Sometimes you have games just like, oh, not that again.
Right.
You're right. It has been defense.
I mean, that was Wenatchee's problem big time last year.
It was. It really was. Addison Lopez hands it off. There's Blauman, who's also played a very good game here tonight. Ball is kicked out of bounds by Jaden Brown. She's used to kicking that ball around. What a great soccer player. You think that's going to be your sport, Eric?
I think so.
Fantastic
she'll
athlete.
play that at the next level,
Great.
for sure.
Now it's Sanford for the Panthers with it. She's at the top of the key. Nice crossover dribble. Nice defense by Phillips as well. There she is again. Redmond can't get this one to go, though. Heimbinger comes up with a dish pass underneath Chandler, and she's on the run. Far side looking down court. She has a player underneath, and that's Phillips. Layup good.
What a body control by Maya Phillips. She was off balance going down the lane, collected that ball, shot it from the left side with her right hand, still able to get it to go.
Her first bucket of the night, unbelievably, and it's 40-37 now. Panthers lead is 3. Blauman. One-handed pass underneath to Sanford. Now it's Redmond at the baseline. No, it wasn't. That's Lopez with it, I should say. Shot taken and then knocked out of bounds. I think it's off Phillips. And it will remain Panther basketball.
I don't blame you for getting the two mixed up. Lopez and Redmond look like twinsies.
They really
out there.
do. Phillips comes out of the lineup. Klinkenberg back in there playing with those 3 fouls. In fact, 3 Wildcats playing with 3 fouls. Inbounds. Blauman throws it away. Jaden Brown with it. 1-on-2. Brown to the basket. Good, and she's fouled.
Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Player control foul, no basket.
And
wow.
And that's number 4 too, Eric.
Yeah, it is. That is huge. Huge swing there.
That may have been a good idea. Maybe Brown should have just backed up a little bit. No help down court for her. But it's easy for us to say in the moment, too,
Our officials tonight, Mark Colander, Paul Weddle, and Jim Jarr from the Chelan County Basketball Officials Association. Done a great job here tonight.
Blauman on the baseline with Heimbinger on her. Reverse layup is good.
I was saying she's been a little quiet here in the second half, but comes through with a big bucket there, puts Wenatchee up by 5. It's the Panthers' largest lead.
It really is. 4 was their previous. You're right. Here's Brown now back out top. Klinkenberg, the freshman, with Lopez on her. Goes left side. Open Chandler again, and she just cannot buy a bucket tonight. Rebound nicely done by the freshman Klinkenberg. Back out top. Full shot clock for the Wildcats, and here's Heimbigner.
You know, if you're Ron Stone, you're thinking those are good shot takes that Megan's doing because they're passing, getting an open look.
Absolutely right. Now Klinkenberg pressured at the timeline.
And timeout.
Timeout called by Coach Stone. Full timeout. We'll take one.
No, 30, sorry.
Let's take one, too, shall we? 5 minutes, 40 seconds left to go. Ball game. It's Wenatchee 42, Eastmont 37. We're back courtside with you in 30 seconds. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Ricardo, and this is Amanda, and we are from Impact Auto Sales,
where you can expect a hassle-free car buying experience. With our wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, let one of our friendly sales staff help you find the vehicle that fits your lifestyle. We have financing available for all credit types and great low rates for first-time buyers. Call us today at 888-8000 or stop by 3522 State Highway 97A in Wenatchee. Impact Auto Sales, where we strive to make an impact on your life and not your wallet.
Fourth quarter, Eastmont with the basketball out of the timeout. Underneath, there's Jaden Brown on the pass from Chandler. The shot no good. Rebound, Missy Bennett and the Panthers. And the Panthers maybe think about taking a little time off the clock now, Eric.
Just as you say that.
Bennett, a 3, good.
What are you talking about, Grant?
Now it's an 8-point lead, just like that, at 5:15 left to go. That was the broadcaster curse in a good way.
Yeah, worked the other way there.
Here's Chandler, picked up by Maddie Peters, who's been on the bench for a while now for the Panthers.
Boy, Eastmont's got cold here in this third quarter.
Oh, Brown for 3, just as you said that.
What did I tell you? Boy, they really needed that bucket, too.
They really did. Almost a travel by Peters. Here's Bennett with the hot hand. Almost got that to go. No good. Sanford, the long rebound. Back to Peters. And the Panthers just going to dribble it back out. 4:42 left to go, fourth quarter. Wenatchee up by 5.
Yeah, if you're Wenatchee, I'm thinking you got to bleed a little bit here.
Now it's Sanford with Heimbinger on her. Underneath, turnaround shot. Redmond can't get it to go. Should put back up by Ramirez is good. Her first 2 of the second half. And she's got 7.
Second offensive rebound for Wenatchee here in the ball game.
Wow.
Crucial right there.
Klinkenberg picked up by Bennett. Top of the
having
key.
A freshman run the offense.
Isn't that crazy? Now it's Chandler. Elbow shot, no good. Sanford the rebound, but right to Blauman. Can't get the bunny to go. Rebound Bennett. And she's fouled underneath the basket by the freshman Klinkenberg, I believe.
Remove an L there, Grant. That was Bauman.
Oh, it is Bauman. And it was Klinkenberg with the foul. 4 on her. Jaden Brown with 4. With 4 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. A lot of 4s in there.
5 team fouls on Eastmont here in the second half.
Maddie Peters will bring it across the timeline. I guess, is it a timeline still? And they don't count?
Yeah.
Okay, so it is. The boys is not 10 seconds anymore.
I will forever
right?
recall it the timeline.
I can't help it but calling it the timeline. Here's Ramirez now. Switches her dribble back to the left side with the freshman Klinkenberg on her to Peters.
Well, they don't call it the key anymore either.
Right. It's the paint, right?
Yeah.
Peters had to take that shot. Time running out on the shot clock, or did she? I think there was still about 8 seconds left. And the shot goes out of bounds, and it will be Eastmont basketball. 7-point Wenatchee lead as the freshman Flanagan comes back in now. Also back in for the Panthers is Blauman and Josephina Albert back in as well. Olivia Ramirez a break on the bench for Wenatchee as Eastmont brings it down court. Megan Chandler with it. Very quiet, only 2 points, and those were in the first half. None here in the second half. 3:20 left fourth quarter. Here's Flanagan, the freshman, now in the baseline. Looks underneath for Brown. Guarded there by Blauman. Nicely done as Brown rolls it back out to Chandler. Now in the baseline, it's Bauman on the turnaround jumper. No good. Nice rebound by Blauman. One-handed pass, and that's picked off, and another turnover on the Panthers. Chandler, right side, the freshman Flanagan. Two freshmen out there right now for Eastmont. Down low, Brown gets it kicked out. Flanagan takes it, the freshman. Good. Her first bucket of the night, and it's a huge one. It brings Eastmont back to within 4, 47-43.
How fun is this?
2:40 left fourth quarter. Is great. Blauman now a stutter dribble to the right side. Here's Redmond. She's had the hot hand. Off the rim, no good. Nice rebound by Chandler and block out. And we've got a foul over the back, and it's on Maddie Peters.
Beautiful job of positioning on the weak side for that rebound again. Chandler might be the shortest one on the floor, but boy, does she have a knack for getting her body in position for those rebounds defensively.
It's amazing how some basketball players just have their nose for the basketball. Here's Chandler once again on full speed, right side to Brown. Underneath, Klinkenberg can't get it to go. I think it was partially blocked under there, and now it's Bennett. Bennett stops. She's not afraid to take that three off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound to Redmond. Redmond then throws it right away into the hands of Brown, and Coach Loftus can't believe that. Turnover number 20 now on the night for the Panthers, and we've got a timeout called by Coach Ron Stone and the Eastmont Wildcats. 2 minutes, 5 seconds left to go fourth quarter. Wenatchee clinging to a 4-point lead, 47-43. We're back in 60 seconds.
Freedom mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate for pita.
Definitely espresso shakes.
My favorite is the mocha for pita.
A peach Red Bull.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you get 35 years of experience and customer service in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's friendly staff strongly believe in repairing before replacing and service all major brands of HVAC units. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning is your local, independent, trained comfort specialists, proudly serving all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
We're back. We're back to live action. Missed shot by the Wildcats. Brown, and the rebound to Olivia Ramirez. Panthers clinging to a 4-point, 47-43 lead. Here's Maddie Peters now with it. Crunch time at Town Toyota Center. Redmond, three, good.
Boy, what a second half for Emily Redmond.
12 second half points, none in the first half, and she has spearheaded this Panther comeback in this ball game. 50-43. Time running out on the Wildcats. Here's Brown back the other way. Good.
Boy, beautiful job by Jaden Brown. Working down low, used her body to shove the defender out, basically. Could have been called an offensive foul there. No call from the officials. They've let them play here tonight. She gets herself separation. Beautiful entry pass to her. Takes one dribble step, lays it up and good.
Jaden Brown, 21 points here tonight in this game. She had 9 at halftime, and what an all-around player. And she's missed some shots, too. So
yeah, and it's not so like Eastmont hasn't had the opportunities, especially in close. They've been able to work that ball down against the Wenatchee defense. They just haven't been able to buy a bucket.
No, that's right. Absolutely right. And Eastmont's played great. Second half free throws, 3 for 3 after shooting 1 for 4 in the first half. So they have a few more free throws here in this second half. And we can still have quite a finish here the way things are going. With a minute 22 left, you just never know, do you, in games like this?
Absolutely not, especially when you've got youngsters out there on both sides that Eastmont's going to bring the press here. They're going to deny that inbounds pass and try to cause as much problems for Wenatchee to get the ball down the floor
Which
as possible.
I totally agree with that theory, don't you?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Peters looking for some help, and right into the hands of Jaden Brown, and then she's forced to foul her. She really had no choice. And that's foul number 3 on Maddie Peters. There's the you never know part of this ball game right here, Eric.
3 steals for Jaden Brown here in the second half.
Amazing. Turnover 21 on the Panthers in this one, and Brown, big free throws here. She made her last 2. Those were in the third quarter. Up and in.
Huge buckets opportunity here for Eastmont with that clock stuck at 1:20.
22 points now for Brown. 4-point lead, as Eric mentioned. This one off the mark, no good. Ramirez with the rebound. Panthers now get it to Blauman as she skips across half court, and she's pushed behind hard by Jaden Brown.
Is that going to be an intentional foul is the question.
And that's her 5th besides, Eric. Boy, it sure could have been too, couldn't it? That's frustration. It's a little bit of everything.
She knew there had to be a foul there. They had to try to stop the progression of the ball. But, boo, the way she did that, she just put her shoulder down and knocked her down.
And a little frustration missing that second free throw, I think, too. So the Panthers have it under their basket. 1:13 left to go. Clinging, as I said, I've said it before, a 4-point lead as Megan Chandler checks back in after a very short break.
We exchange one hustle player for another if you're Eastmont.
Well, that's right. Blauman all by herself to bring it in. Looking for help, finds Peters. Eastmont almost has to foul here, but no foul yet. Now there's a foul on a shot, which you don't want, but...
No. Yeah, you want to foul her outside before she starts the dribble. Put her at the line for a 1-on-1, not 2 shots.
That's right. Maddie Peters now with some big free throw attempts here. She only has 2 points. Those were early on in this game and hasn't attempted a free throw yet tonight. First one, good. Now's a big one.
Wenatchee will be in the bonus rest of the way here.
Peters, second one on the way. It rolls through. 6-point Panther lead now as we approach 1 minute left to go in this game. Flanagan, the freshman, brings it back out top of the key with Maddie Peters on her. 57 seconds left to go. Flanagan right side. Now top of the key. Heimbigner goes left side, near side to Chandler. Short on the shot, an air ball, and a rebound to Blauman. I would think Chandler's going to foul here, and she does. And that's number 4 on Megan Chandler now. And the Wildcats now in a bit of trouble. 6-point Panther lead and back to the free throw line.
Scrappy game throughout for both teams. Neither team with a Big 9 win coming into tonight. So we talked to the coaches beforehand. That would change here come game's end. And right now anyway, with 46 ticks left, looks like Wenatchee's going to be the one to grab their first Big 9 win of the season.
And maybe their 3rd win in a row, right, Eric?
Yeah.
Blauman at the free throw line. Has not attempted a free throw tonight. This one off the mark, no good.
An offensive rebound.
Blauman with it. Panthers now be smart just to take some time off the clock. Peters, it won't do that, drives, and she's fouled on the shot, and she's going to get 2 now. Megan Chandler's going to foul out of this ball game. Jaden Brown is already fouled out. That is the number 5 on Chandler.
Battle of attrition here tonight, Grant. It showed Patrick Loftus kept that 3-lady rotation coming in, keeping bodies fresh, and those 3, they didn't lose a beat with any 3 that they put out there. At that rotation continued. Eastmont just didn't have the bench to comply tonight.
Boy, you're exactly right. Here's Peters, free throw, good. 3 for 3 from the line here in the 4th quarter for Maddie Peters. 5 in the game, so most of her damage has been right here. Second one, good. 8-point Panther lead. Barring a miracle, that should do it for Wenatchee as Klinkenberg, the freshman, in no hurry to get it down to the basket. 30 seconds left. Picked up by Sanford. Now it's Heimbigner, top of the key. She's going to back away from the 3-point arc and throw one up there, no good. Sanford the rebound. Now it's out to Blauman. 19 seconds left to go. At half court, there's Phillips to Peters. Ramirez underneath. Sanford left wide open. Can't get the shot to go. Bauman has it now to Hardy. Hardy across half court. 6 seconds left to go. Top of the key. Heimbigner, right side. Shot taken by Phillips at the buzzer. No good. And that will do it. Our final score, game number 2. The Wenatchee Panthers 54 and the Eastmont Wildcats Wildcats 46. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, come back with interviews and post-game stats right here on the NCW Life Channel after this. Stay with us.
JDSA Law is a proud sponsor of these local sports broadcasts. They've been serving North Central and Washington since 1946. For over 70 years, their team of dedicated professionals has delivered quality, innovative legal services. JDSA Law partners with you to provide the finest legal advice and support as you navigate your personal and business challenges, risks, and accomplishments. At JDSA Law, they salute our local athletes and wish them well on another excellent season of competition.
At Harvest Valley Pest Control, we know you are committed to making your home and business a healthy and pest-free place. Hi, I'm David. Give us a call and we'll give you a firm price over the phone and schedule a time that works for you. We'll do an in-depth 30-point healthy home or business inspection and craft a customized plan of action designed specifically for your pest issue. Give us a call or visit our website today.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
Highlander Golf Course is proud to announce their 2 new state-of-the-art full-swing golf simulators with over 80 courses of virtual golf to choose from year-round. Or try their laser shot simulated firearm program, or gaming with football, basketball, and much more. Enjoy Highlander food and drink service from their full-service bar and grill in the comfort of their simulator room. Call the Highlander Pro Shop to book your time at 884-4653. That's 884-4653.
Back here on the postgame show on the NCW Life Channel, Patrick Loftus, head coach for Wenatchee, and Emily Redmond joining us here as the Wenatchee Panthers knock off the Eastmont Wildcats by a final of 54-46. Emily, all 12 of your points in the second half. What happened there?
I think at the first half, I was letting the nerves get to me, so I wasn't really taking shots, but then I just decided to get comfortable and started getting open, cutting more, and then they started going in, so that was good.
That was a crucial run for you guys because you were able to take a deficit and make it a positive, and you guys get your first Big 9 win. What does that mean for you guys?
Oh, it's great, especially losing 3 times them last year. This feels so good. And yeah, we definitely got more wins now than we did last year, so it feels great.
You fell behind by 10 points in that first quarter. What coach tell you guys?
He said definitely pay attention to the weak side. They were beating us. They were just beating us down the floor. They wanted it more at that point, so we had to find it in us to just get it back and want it more.
Well, congratulations on the win here tonight, and 3 in a row for you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Emily Redmond here on the postgame show, and Patrick Loftus joining us now. You got behind 10 early, Coach, but no panic with your girls tonight.
You know, we've really come together well as a team, and they pulled it out. You know, they did what they needed to win. I was really proud, especially of our seniors. We got contributions from everyone, but in that second half, our seniors, Emily, Missy Bennett, Liv Ramirez, Maddie Peters, they all stepped up and they made plays that we needed.
We thought the big difference as we watched the game tonight was your balance off the bench and keeping that 3-gal rotation going in there, keeping bodies fresh, and you didn't lose a beat with anybody you put on the floor tonight.
Yeah, we've had girls really step up well. You know, we're able to get some girls some minutes that hadn't been playing a whole lot, so it's really helping us with some balance, which is nice. So.
Meanwhile, they had to go to a zone because they got a little foul trouble in that first half. You guys were able to take advantage of that and take the lead in the second quarter.
Yeah, I mean, our girls did a good job. You know, I always hate to see foul trouble. I hate to see injuries. I mean, I like to see everybody playing at full strength, but they still compete. I mean, Eastmont competed right down to the last minute. They're always going to.
Speaking of which, you had a rolled ankle tonight. How is she?
I'm going to have to check on her here in a minute. She's a tough kid. I don't know about tomorrow, but she's a tough kid, so.
Well,
she had a great first half as well. She kept us going.
Well, it took, like you said, team effort for you guys to pick up your first Big 9 win, third in a row. I guess the beard stays, Coach.
Beard stays.
Patrick, thanks for taking the time.
Thanks. All right, appreciate it.
Good to see you. Patrick Loftus joining us here on the postgame show. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back with some final stats for the girls and get you ready for the boys. Coming up here from the Town Toyota Center, it's Wenatchee and Eastmont, and in the girls' game tonight, Wenatchee knocks off the Eastmont Lady Cats by a score of 54-46. We're back with more at the Town Toyota Center right after this.
Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning has been proudly serving the Wenatchee Valley for over 35 years. And just as Dick's has been there for you, they have also been an essential part of our community, supporting local youth sports all year long and your Wenatchee Wild.
Thanks for your support. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning for all your support. Thank you.
Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, your local, independent, trained comfort specialist. Call 884-6444.
Well, thanks for joining us here on the postgame show as the Wenatchee Panthers knock off the Eastmont Wildcats 54-46, back and forth ball game. Well, we had, 2 ties, 4 lead changes, and we knew it would come down to the wire, Grant, and boy, that was certainly the case here tonight. Emily Redmond was huge, though, in that stretch where she just, the bucket must have looked like it was as big as a garbage can.
I know, no points in the first half. I guess I'll just take this from you. No points in the first half. You talked to her a little bit. She was definitely the player of the game for the Panthers. What a spark, but they made free throws down the stretch. Maddie Peters made some free throws that really made a difference. So let's get right to the final game stats. We'll begin with the Eastmont Wildcats. They were led by Jaden Brown, 22 points on the night. Just such a great athlete, 3 for 4 from the free throw line, 11 points. A nice game for Annalise Bauman, 4 points each for Alexa Heimbigner and Adriana Klinkenberg, the freshman, and 2 points each for Maya Phillips and Megan Chandler, 3 points for the other freshman, Kendall Flanagan. 14 turnovers for the Wildcats, and they were 5 for 9 from the free throw line. For the winning Wenatchee Panthers, balanced scoring tonight. Emily Redmond led the way with 12 points, 11 points for Missy Bennett off the bench for the Panthers. She hit some big 3-point shots tonight. 6 points for Josephina Albert, 7 for Olivia Ramirez, 4 points for, for Josephina Albert, 9 points for Christina Blauman, and 2 points for Addison Lopez off the bench. 8 of 12 from the free throw line for the Panthers, but 21 turnovers, and I'm sure that's something Coach Loftus would really like to take care of.
Well, and that's the thing about this game tonight is that, hey, you win despite 21 turnovers, so that's a lot of learning moments for the girls as they continue in the Big 9 down the stretch.
So we'll take a break, right? And we'll come back and we have boys basketball action. What are we going to take? 2-minute timeout here, and we'll come back. More basketball from the Town Toyota Center right here on the NCW Life Channel. Don't go anywhere.